Hey team, it's leg day. You get your dynamic warm-up going and I'll talk to you a little bit about it. You know I loves me a good leg day. So what I've got for you today are 3 sets. Each set has 4 exercises in it, and we will work through each set 3 times together. That's going to give us about 10 minutes per set. Now, if that's not enough for you, because what that gives you is a 30-minute workout, those of you that are like me and are very talented at math have already figured that out. If you want more than that, go through each set 4 times, and you're going to get a real solid lower body workout. I get a solid lower body workout going through each set 3 times, personally. But it's perfect for customizing it however it's going to work for you. So what are you going to need? Weights, leg weights, heavier weights in the scheme of things, and a mat. And that'll get you through this leg workout. So you finish up that dynamic warm-up, come back to me. We're going to get started with set 1. I'm going to demo at the beginning of each set, and then we'll work through each set together 3 times. That's it. We're going to have some fun. Come back to me and let's get started. Set 1. Let me quickly go through these with you. Exercise 1 is going to get our heart rates pumping here. So we've got a mini tap back, jump, tap back, jump. Land soft. Tempo is going to dictate that. If that's too much for you, too much impact for you, then just give me mountaintop squats there. Then we are going to do a reverse lunge with a knee drive. So, dumbbell in each hand, reverse lunge. I go back, getting that back knee as low as I can. When I come up, I drive that knee up as high as I can. Plant and switch, drive and switch. So we're alternating. But this is one where I really want you to think about, we are literally going low to high with that knee drive. So really think about that with your mind-body connection on those. Exercise 3, deadlift to a calf raise. Heavier dumbbell in each hand, hinge at the hip, weights right down the front of my shin. My core is engaged, so my back is flat, and I'm looking down there between my feet so that my neck stays neutral. I come up, go to a calf raise, down, deadlift, up, calf raise. And the final exercise, I'm going to hold one heavy weight against my chest as we do when we're doing goblet squats. I'm going to get into that comfortable squat position, hinge at the hips, send those hips back, squat. Again, I want you to think about how low can you get in your squat, come up, front kick, squat, come up, side leg lift, and then we'll do the same thing with the other side. Okay, so those are the 4 exercises. Grab your heavier weights here for these. We're going to cycle through this together 3 times at 30-15. I'm going to get the timer going and we're going to get this started. Mini tap back, jump, land soft. Here we go. Get everything warmed up, get our heart rates pumping here. Here we go. Again, if that's too much impact for you, give me some mountaintop squats. Those are going to be your go-to for any cardio if the impact is too much. Nice tight core, landing soft. We've got our reverse lunges next. Good. Break. Pick up those dumbbells for reverse lunges. Reverse lunge knee drive. Again, we're thinking low to high. Low in my reverse lunge, high in my knee drive. Switch. Good. Try to get your breathing back in order here. How heavy are the weights you're using? Will also impact your heart rate here. Break. I'm going to pick up heavier weights for my deadlift with the calf raise. Here we go. Engaged core, deadlift, calf raise. Nice. Some multitasking here. Keep that core engaged. Keep those weights close to your shins. Think about having a nice flat back. Break. Putting one of those down. Holding onto one weight in the goblet style fashion for the squat front kick, squat side leg lift. Low, front kick, squat, side leg lift. Other side. Good. We're working that plant leg a little more by having to put all our weight on one leg during the front kick and during the side leg lift. Good. Nice. Break. Put that weight down. We're back to the top. Mini tap backs with the jump here. Here we go. You control your tempo here. I am not lifting my hands overhead because I'll hit the duct, but an added element there would be lifting those arms up over your head with the jump. Get that heart pumping. Good. Nice work, we're almost there, good job. Reverse lunge with the knee drive, low to high. Here we go, low, high. I really want you to, how high can you get that knee? Bring it up. Hips, core, drive it up, low to high. Good job. Stay with me. Almost there. Heavier weights, deadlift with the calf raise. Ooh, that heart rate stays elevated now. If you're picking up the right weights, your heart rate's gonna stay elevated here. Keep that core engaged throughout this deadlift. Really try to give it a little pause at the top of that calf raise if you can. Good job. Break. I'm keeping one of these dumbbells for my goblet hold. Squat with the front, squat, side, front, squat, side leg lift, other side. Nice job. Really try to flex that foot on the side leg lift. Get slow as you can in your squat. Keep that weight against your chest. Break. All right, team. Third round here that I'm going to do with you. If you want a fourth round, just hit pause and give yourself a fourth round. Nice. Give me some air under that jump. I'm looking for explosion there. Good work. Almost there. You're doing great. Break. Reverse lunge with the knee drive. I really want you to think about, I'll go here from the side, so you can really visualize low to high, switch, low, high, switch. What's your greatest range of movement there? Drive that knee up. Working on how fast you can be. Break. Deadlift plus the calf raise. We work with that knee drive a lot with our young people to help work with speed. Here we go. So think about that. That knee drive, those hip flexors. Try to give yourself a pause here at the top of that calf raise. Keep a neutral neck. Good job. Break. Okay. Goblet squat plus the front kick. Side leg raise. Last exercise in this first set. Here we go. Low, kick, low, side lift. Nice. Switch sides. Keep that weight against your chest. I don't want it coming out in front of you because that will immediately go into your lower back. What's your range of motion here? Nice job. Set one is finished here. Get a sip of water, come back to me. I'll demo set two, and you can decide what weights you need to gather up. Exercise one here and two. We are doing that combination curtsy, rotate to reverse lunge, add that knee drive. I want us to really be thinking about our hip flexors and engaging that core here. Down. We're going to stick with the same leg, and then exercise two will hit the other side. So let me show you what I'm looking for here. Curtsy lunge. You got to find where it's effective for you to go behind you at an angle, okay, at about a 45, but I don't want your shin to completely rock over to the side. If that happens, you've gone back too far. Think about keeping all points of your foot planted firmly into the ground, which should then in turn keep that shin fairly perpendicular to the floor. So, curtsy, then I rotate back to reverse lunge position, come up with the knee drive, and you can reset there, back to curtsy, reverse, knee drive. More of a challenge, go from that knee drive right back into the curtsy. So see how you're feeling, see what you decide to do there. So that's exercise one and two. Exercise three, I'm coming over here where I get a little bit more clearance because we're doing the hip hinge squat jump. So remember with the hip hinge, I'm using more glutes and hamstrings to propel myself high into the air, to give myself that explosion. So, starting position is a lot like when you start that deadlift. Starting position here, hips hinge back. Starting position, right there. When I explode, I'm driving my hips forward. Don't hyperextend that lower back. Explode and come right back to starting position. Now, I like to say I'm soaring through the sky. My ceiling's so low in here, anybody's jump would look like they're really doing something. So, what I want you to think about though is getting up to touch that ceiling. Really using those hips to propel you up here, okay? When you come back down, reset and do it again. I'm not looking for speed here. I'm looking for form, and you're getting used to using those hips to propel you up, okay? And then the last exercise in this set is a sumo, a weighted sumo. Knees and toes are going to be in the same direction, going out in the same direction. My mental piece here is that I want to force my knees back to the wall behind me. You can hold one dumbbell horizontally or vertically, whichever you prefer, and we're kind of doing a 1.5. So I'm down. Again, if you've got that mirror at home, now's the time to use it. How low can you get in your sumo? Down, mini up, down, all the way up. Down, mini, down, all the way. Push through the heels, take those knees back, all right? So, you need a heavier weight for the sumo. You need a pair of weights, heavier, not too heavy though for this curtsy to reverse knee drive. And then you need some space to do those hip hinge squat jumps, and we're ready to roll. I'm going to get the timer going, and we'll get set 2 underway. Okay, I'm going to start with the left leg plant here. Doesn't matter, however. Here we go. Curtsy, rotate to reverse, come up to that drive. Now you can either reset here or you can go right back to your curtsy. You decide, how are you feeling? We're really working this plant leg, and we're really thinking about low to high. The higher you can drive that knee, the faster your speed potential is there. Break. Now for us, what does that really matter at this stage of the game? But I like to think about it. All right, other side. Here we go, curtsy, rotate, knee drive, repeat. Good. Remember, you can reset there in the middle. Put your foot down. How low can you get that back knee? Use your mirror, take a look-see. What challenges you here? Break, hip hinge, jumps, hinge, propel yourself up, reset. Here we go. Reset. Think about those hips driving you up. Good. I'm trying not to hit the ceiling. Reset. 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 Good job, we're almost there. Woo. Nice work. Okay, sumo, 1.5. Knees and toes, exaggerated. Torso back. Here we go, down, half, down, up. Use your mirror. How low can you get in your sumo? Push through the heels. Knees back. Let's recover our breathing here. Although if you've got a heavier weight, it's going to be a challenge. Break. All right, we're back to the top here. Curtsy reverse. Plus a knee drive. If you need more of a break, just hit pause. Otherwise, we'll go right back to it. Remember, on that curtsy, that foot is firmly planted in the floor. You got to find that curtsy spot that you can feel that in the outside of that glute on your plant leg. Break. Other side. Again, now that our heart rate's elevated, it's going to stay elevated, especially if you are picking up challenging weights for yourself here. Ooh, drive that knee. Don't let that piece fall to the wayside. That's the high part. This is the low part. Good. We're hitting quad, hamstring, glute, break. Everything with that one. Hip hinge. Think about those glutes and hips propelling you up here. I don't know the best angle here. Here we go. Reset. Nice. I use my arms so much as a piston here that I actually lose feeling in my fingertips because I'm shooting them back so hard and propelling them up that my fingertips tend to go numb here. Whew, nice job. All right, sumo. 1.5. Knees and toes, same direction. Think about knees back, down, half, down, up. Keep that torso fairly upright, don't fold in half. How low can you get into your sumo? Use your mirror. And are your knees going back? The minute I think about my knees going back, my glutes feel it immediately. Break. All right, last round here. If you need more time, hit pause. Otherwise, we're going right into curtsy reverse. Knee drive. Here we go. Drive it. Every time I think about it, I need a fan down here. Ugh. I think my girls have all taken them in their rooms. But it's so humid, opening the door wouldn't help. Almost there. Whew, nice job. Other side here. But I need some airflow, desperately. Okay. Here we go. Drive. Low, low, high. Ooh. Nice job. Push through the burn here. Fight for it. Woo. Okay. Time to make my fingers go numb. Hip hinge jumps. Here we go. Hinge motion first, thrust up. Good. Very akin to a kettlebell swing. It's the hips and the glutes we're wanting to activate first. Good job. Almost there. Nice work. Let's finish it with our sumo. 1.5. Those get me every time. Okay, knees back. Down, half, up. Last time here, can you challenge yourself with how low you're getting? Can you challenge yourself by forcing those knees back? Almost there. Stay with it. Woo! Excellent job here, team. Set 2 is done. Get a sip of water. Come back to me. I'll demo set 3. And if you still need more time, then hit pause after my demo. Set 3, our first exercise is going to be a side step squat. We are going to be holding our weight on one side. Options. I sometimes actually rest it on my shoulder. A lot of people don't like the way that feels. So you can just hold it here to one side. As you can see, it's actually touching my chest, okay? Just like with the goblet, I don't want it coming out here in front of you. So on one side, it's the side where we're going to step laterally. Step and squat, up, step and squat, up, switch sides, step and squat, up, step and squat, up. I don't want this weight to pull your torso forward. I want you to stay back with your torso and get bend with your legs. That's how you're getting, I'm going the wrong way, that's how you're getting your low to high. My legs are bending. Okay, I think a lot of times we fool ourselves and say we're getting low, but that's my torso bending. So I want you to think about leg bend. Use your at-home mirrors if you have them there. Exercise 1. Exercise 2. I'm down here on the floor and I've got one weight. I pull in one of my legs so that my ankle is under my knee and I rest that weight on that side. I'm going to be doing a glute bridge here, but it's going to be one-sided. One leg is planted. The other one I'm drawing in and extending out. In, out, in, out. We'll do one leg for 30 seconds, switch, and do the other leg for 30 seconds. What's important there is you're going to want to start to drop those hips. Keep those hips up while we're doing that one-sided weighted glute bridge there. And then our cardio here is a skater, but I'm wanting you to do this skater instead of for distance, instead of lateral distance, I want height. So I'm drawing a rainbow here. We've been trying to explode vertically this entire workout. So jump high, jump high. Try to land on one leg. If you can, not speed. Just like the hip hinge, that's not speed. That's high rainbow elevation, stick the landing. If you need to put your foot back down to reset, totally fine. Okay? So you need a weight for your glute, your one-legged glute bridge there. You need a weight for the side step squats. Gather that up, and I'm going to get our timer going. Okay, I've got a weight on my right side here, and I'm going to be laterally stepping to my right. Here we go. Step, together, step, together, switch. Remember, how low can you get by bending your legs there? Check your mirror and challenge yourself. I would rather you have a lighter weight and give me a greater range of movement here. We've been talking about that low to high. I would rather your range be greater and your weight be lighter. Okay, I'm going to start on my left side. Weight on my left side, left ankle under left knee. Lift my hips, bring in my right leg, and extend it. Pull in, extend. We've been working this hip the entire workout. It's not stopping here. Press through the heel of that plant leg. Don't let those hips drop. Keep them up. My toe isn't touching the ground at all on my plant leg. Pushing through that heel. Break. Switch the weight to the other leg. Ankle under knee. Hold that weight there. Push through that heel. Lift those hips. Here we go. Drive, extend. Drive, extend. Push through the heel of that right leg. Keep your hips up. Good. Try to extend that leg straight out so that your thighs are parallel when you kick it out. If that's too much, you can kick it more straight up. But I'd like your thighs to try to be parallel on that kick out. Break. Okay. Skaters for height. So reset as you need to here, not for speed, for elevation. Power it up. Here we go. Power up, land. Again, stick it if you can, or put both feet down and reset. I queer, we can't talk and do both. Good job. My arms are like pistons again. Drive up. My leg absorbs the shock with a bend, not a stiff knee. Nice job. Okay. Squat side step. We can recover our breathing here. Low, high, low, high, switch. Nice. That weight stays right against your torso. My core is engaged. Good job. Break. Way to glute raise. I'm going to start on my right side this time. No reason. Here we go. Drive, extend. Push through the heel on your plant leg and keep those hips as high as you can. Pull them in, extend it out. Push through that heel. Is your ankle under your knee? If you're thinking this is super easy, my guess is your ankle is pulled in too tight, too close to your butt. Your ankle needs to be right under your knee. Stacked. Break. Sometimes we get it in too far and it's easier. So you want them stacked here. If you're not feeling it, those are things to look for. Other thing is, are you pushing through that heel of your plant leg? Are your hips up high enough? I just needed to make an adjustment. My hips had dropped. Get them up there. Push through that heel. And the third thing to think about is what weight you're using, of course. Break. Ugh. Here we go. Nothing like an elevated heart rate here with leg day. Up and stick that landing. Height, not speed. Good job. Height, draw a rainbow. Woo, nice work. Last round. Lateral step, squat. Here we go. Low, high, low, high, switch. Keep that core engaged, especially at the bottom of that squat. And challenge your range of movement there. If we don't use it, we lose it. Break. So try not to limit your range of motion, or try to slowly increase your range of motion there. Okay, stack those ankles and knees, lift those hips. Here we go. Push through the heel. Reset. Do you need to lift those hips up a bit? I did. Break. Other side, stack those knees, that knee and ankle, lift those hips. Here we go. Even more of a challenge here is if you lower that leg all the way close to the ground. But I'm good with parallel thighs as well. Push through the heel. Drive, extend. Drive, extend. All right, last skater here. Woo! We're doing good work, team. All right, here we go. Height. I can tell when I go more for height or when I go more for distance. I want height here. Excellent work. All right, now, each one of those sets was about 10 minutes. So this was a 30-minute leg workout. If you want more, go through and do each of those sets, one more round through each. Or from the very beginning, you could do 4 rounds in each set. You can create whatever you need for whatever your day looks like. Me, I'm good with 30 minutes here. Makes me happy. So, well done here today. I'm going to do a quick stretch here before I head out for my day if you'd like to join me. All right, let's start with our hands overhead here. Take it side to side. Now let's slowly roll down to the front. Think about just curving that spine one vertebrae at a time and just hang here for a moment. Now I want you to slowly roll back up. Find a wall, corner, or something. We're kind of going to do a runner's lunge here to stretch out that calf. So find a good position where you're going to feel a good stretch in that calf. Some of you may need to be a little more exaggerated than others, depending on your flexibility here. But try to get a real good stretch in your calf, pressing that heel into the ground. Let's switch sides. My left calf was definitely tighter than my right calf. So give it a moment here if you really feel this. Nice. We're just going to do a little bit of standing work here. Let's stretch that quad. Good. And then pull that leg forward, lift it up. Give our hips a little bit of attention. You guys did a great job there. Other side. Did a lot with our hips today. Up. Nice. Now I'm just going to have us walk out here to all fours. Go this way. I want you to take one leg out to the side here. We're just going to sit back and up. Rock back and forth a few times here. And then I'm going to come up to kneeling. I'm going to lunge to the front, give it a moment, out to the side, and to the back. Work your way back to the front. Nice job. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Legs straight out to the side, arms straight in front of me. Here you can see my right arm, my right knee and right leg are sort of lined up here. And I sit back and forward a few times. Good. Now let's bring that knee up, lunge forward, side, back. Good job. Feels good on our hips. You guys look fast today with those knee drives. I liked it. Well done. This is a good leg day. It was fast. So 30-minute leg day, that's a win. But effective. We get it all done in 30 minutes. If you needed to hit pause along the way, there's no shame in that. You need to do what works for you. If you wanted to up your game and do more rounds in each set, I love it. It's there for you to use as it works for you. So nice job. Thanks for helping me through this leg day, and we'll see you next time.